All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest questions out there right now. How can you actually make money with AI? We're going to cut through all the noise and give you the real story, the promise, the risks, and a concrete plan to get started. First things first, let's just bust a huge myth right out of the gate. As AI entrepreneur Liam Otley says, if you think you need to know how to code to get in on this, you've been sold a lie. Seriously, this isn't about building AI from scratch. It's about learning how to use these incredible new tools. The door is wide open for everyone. And just how big is this opportunity? Well, the numbers are kind of staggering. The global AI market is projected to rocket to $407 billion by 2027. That's not just a trend, that's a massive economic earthquake. And it's creating this huge wave of opportunity for regular people to catch. And if you want a sense of urgency, look at this number, 70%. That's the percentage of CEOs who believe that if their company doesn't invest in AI right now, they simply will not survive the next 5 years. That fear is creating an absolutely massive demand for people just like you, who can help them figure this out. So what does this AI gold rush really mean for you personally? It's a chance to build totally new income streams, to put your existing skills on steroids, and to really plant your flag in a technology that's changing, well, everything. To make this real, let's get tangible. We can break down all these opportunities into two really clear, actionable paths. You can think of these as blueprints for making an income with AI, and you don't need a technical background for either of them. So here are the two main paths. On one hand, you could focus on individual hustles, creating scalable digital products and content that can make you money while you sleep. On the other hand, you can provide high-value AI services directly to businesses that are desperate for help. Let's dig into that first path. This is the classic create once, sell forever model. Using AI tools, you can generate things like incredible AI art, you can write eBooks, design business templates, you can even compose music. You make them once, put them up on sites like Etsy or Amazon, and they can generate passive income for years. Now, another huge piece of this first path is content. AI lets you create amazing content at a scale that was just impossible before. We're talking faceless YouTube channels, niche blogs, you name it. And you can monetize that content the old-fashioned way: YouTube ads, brand deals, or even affiliate marketing where you get paid to review the latest AI tools. Okay, now for path number 2, AI-enhanced business services. This is where you use AI as a leverage tool, like a superpower, to make yourself way more productive for clients. A freelance writer can suddenly do the work of 10. A designer can whip up dozens of options in minutes. You're not just faster, you're more valuable. You know, a great way to start in this area is to become an AI tools consultant. I love this idea. You're basically an AI doctor. A business comes to you with a problem, you diagnose what's wrong, and then you prescribe the right combination of AI tools to fix it. You don't build anything, you just know how to solve problems with the tools that already exist. And the income potential? It's pretty significant, as you can see. Digital products might bring in a nice few $1,000s a month in passive income. AI-powered freelancing can take that even higher. But when you start providing those high-level AI implementation services to businesses, well, the potential for $10,000 a month or more is very, very real. Okay, I know, it all sounds incredible, but let's pump the brakes for a second. It's time for a reality check, because this technology is not a magic wand. If you jump in without understanding the challenges, you can get into some serious trouble. So what are these hidden risks you absolutely need to know about? And that brings us to the peril, or what I like to call the necessary reality check. If you want to succeed in the long run, you have to get smart about the technical and ethical hurdles. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you. You've got to be ready for a few key issues. First, hallucinations. That's the quirky term for when an AI just makes stuff up and states it as a fact. It happens. Second, bias. These models learn from human data, so they can sometimes produce biased or skewed results. And finally, you have to think about data security and the fact that the costs of using these tools can really sneak up on you as you grow. This quote from OneStream Software really just nails it. The single most important thing to remember is that human oversight is not optional. It is essential. Your brain, your judgment, your ethics, that's what turns a raw, messy output from an AI into something that's actually valuable and trustworthy. And look, you can avoid a lot of pain by sidestepping some common mistakes. Please don't try to build 5 different income streams at once. Pick one and master it. And a huge one, don't underprice your services. Just because AI makes you faster doesn't mean your work is less valuable. It's the opposite. You're delivering results faster, so you should charge for that value. So, we've seen the incredible promise. We've talked about the very real perils. With all of that in mind, the big question is, how do you actually start? How do you go from watching this to taking that first real step? Well, we can boil it all down to a simple 4-week action plan. This is a proven framework that gives you a clear runway to get your idea off the ground and fast. Okay, here it is, your 30-day plan. Week 1 is all about your foundation. Get your business basics set up. Week 2, define exactly what you're offering. Get crystal clear on the value you provide. Week 3, start creating content, a blog post, a short video, something that proves you know what you're talking about. And then week 4, you start your outreach. You connect with people and start booking those first calls. And that's the whole breakdown. This AI revolution isn't some sci-fi thing happening in the distant future. It's here. It's happening right now. The tools have never been easier to use, and the demand is just exploding. You don't need to be a coder. You just need to be curious and have a plan. So the only question left is, which stream will you start building today?